Hey, y'all, this is Our Take. This is Mark the Moderator. 20 more days.
Banks.com. The game is the game, always.
Lisa's only family, Brooklyn forever.
Avery the Process. Shout out to Eddie Dalton.
Avery Dalton? All right, cool.
So, okay, Lee, you was going to tell us what's going to happen with the Cowboys going forward with Dak. How do you see it?
All right, I'm going to speak some shit into existence, right? So this is what's going to happen. So Tank just got his first sack and fumble of the year. He's going to get like 7 or 8 more of those for the rest of the season. He's going to drop his value back up. We're going to trade him, and then we're going to have Dak money right there. Boom. Problem solved.
I heard a really great
problem solved
on what's going to happen, and I actually think it's true when you really break it down. Shout out to Jalen Rose for this one. He said y'all going to trade Zeke. What's happening is what the pieces y'all drafted. Now, seriously, Avery, you may not want to hear it, but look at what they did. The pieces they drafted, CeeDee Lamb, they paid Amari his money. They are investing on the offensive side of the ball, and they got weapons. They're getting weapons for that. And your bell cow running back that was the best in the league, he's not getting the ball like he used to. They are making this Dak's team. They're transferring from a team that's run-based to a team that's throwing the ball a lot more. So it looks like within a year or two that they're going to trade Zeke.
I could agree with that. Me and Mark sat here when Zeke signed that extension and said he's not going to make it throughout the life of that contract. It ain't going to happen. We gave him 2, 3. Well, it was 3 years, right, Mark? 3 years tops, we said. So it makes sense. Like, I can really see that happening.
I actually can't see that happening right now. Can't. Not right now.
I think he's going to turn it up. Well, yeah, we're not right now.
This talk was prior to the injury.
No, listen. Let me say this right now. You're going to whatever ship that the Cowboys is trying to sail. If you don't sign Dak and you lose Dak, you're going to need a quarterback. You turn around and now you're talking about trading Zeke. If you trade Zeke after just giving him an extension, do you know how much money you're now still adding on to your actual cap? You can't.
Right. You're looking like the Giants for Odell.
Right. That makes no sense. You can't. So you might want to call up Jalen Rose and tell him to really think about things before he actually speak. Because if you trade Zeke, you just gave him an extension. That money all goes gets your uncapped. You can't trade that money.
Gave him an extension 2 years ago.
No, he got the extension last year.
Let me say it again.
Okay. Hold on, real quick. He didn't say it right now. He said within a couple years. So
in a couple years, I mean, shit. What that mean?
Listen, you talking about
a couple years.
Listen, you're talking about if you trade somebody like Zeke, the amount of wear and tear he got on those tires is going to be real. First of all, I keep telling people too, football is unlike basketball. It's tires.
Oh, my bad. I thought you said something else. My fault.
Nah. Anyway, football is not like the NBA where you match salaries. There's a cap. It counts against you. Like, it ain't that simple. You just can't swap salaries for salaries. So, hey, shout to Jalen Rose. Won't come in the show all good, but understand the cap first before you start talking crazy. That's first.
Yeah, you can't. That's why I said.
Secondly, and this is the problem with, and I'm gonna say it, I think there's this knee-jerk reaction type of financial thing that happens with Dallas. They just feel like when a player is electric or they got a good player, we got to sign the big money. Because you know what they're going to do with Zeke? They're going to restructure his deal, put all the money on the back like they do every other player, and they do it when the players start aging. Zeke will be 50, and he'll have $18 million against the cap in his last year. That's just how they do. You know what I mean?
Hold on, but let's not act like Zeke didn't deserve that extension.
No, come on. You know me. No, I'm saying.
No one is saying that part of it, but
it's how he handled the business.
I've been killing the business side of how Dallas does for the past couple of years.
Of course,
and I'm going to say
you killed them with the O-line. See, I think the smartest move they did actually was Jalen Smith. Everyone else really was a bad signing because Jalen Smith was just an extension added onto his rookie deal.
Leaf, let me say this: the dumbest move they made, and I'm going to say it, and I know it's going to ring a bell. Amari Cooper was the dumbest move. Amari Cooper was the dumbest move because you forfeited a number one for a dude that deal was about to be up and was going to be a free agent the next following year. The same draft pick which you gave up, you could have got a top wide receiver in the draft. And wait, let me finish. He's on a rookie deal. He would have been, and we watched the last two drafts. He would have, and you got CeeDee Lamb in the draft. You would have been on a rookie deal of a 4-year window of now you could have paid that and not had to worry about that free agent deal. And listen, again, I know it's Amari Cooper.
It has nothing to do with it because you have to look how he helped turn things around once he got there.
Listen, he turned things around, but it didn't get you this. If it didn't get you this financially, then guess what?
No, Mark.
That's hindsight, Mark. That's hindsight. That's hindsight.
Because Mark, you was ready to throw that season away.
I was, and I told you
ready
that.
to throw that season away.
But I wouldn't have gave up a number one.
Sorry, Banks.
I wouldn't have gave up the number one for. Listen, okay.
But he proved that he was worth it because we was asking if Dak digressed. We was asking if Dak digressed.
But the business end of it. Listen to the business end. If Amari had 2 more years left, if he had 2 more years left, I'm fine with it. But the fact that you only had him for 1 year and was going into his free agent year, and you knew that you had 4 other players that was going to be in their free agent year. So now you had to figure out paying 4 people.
I feel you, but listen, Mark, they had to do something to help their quarterback. You
complain.
Totally wait, hold on.
Totally understand.
That offseason, you and Avery complained the most about they did not get no wide receiver help. Jerry Jones talking about, we're going to do this by committee, and it didn't work. They had to do what they had to do. Let's not forget, well, the rumor is that Philly had offered a number 2 for Amari. So Dallas had to do what they had to do to get the man that they wanted, and it helped.
I don't think you're hearing what I'm saying. I didn't say he didn't help us. I didn't say that. What I said is the financial end of it, which you put us in a financial situation by picking him up. Yes, he helped us. But the same token, he's hurt us also because now, like I said, he was going to be a free agent. If he wasn't going to be a free agent, I'm all in. The free agent part and giving up the number 1. Now, like I said, just think about it like this right now. You had Calvin Ridley right now on a rookie deal compared to having Amari on a free agent deal. Look at the different situation which you're in financial. I just said on a financial end. That's all I'm looking at. I just said financially, that was the wrong move to make
Listen, it was a high risk thing. It wasn't a mitigated risk. It was a high risk type of deal. I understand what you're saying, Mark. You're talking specifically though about the logistics of the financials. But at the time, if we're talking about on the field, look, I get it. You know what I mean? Like,
no,
you
brought energy. Yo, listen, he turned the season around without a doubt.
You can argue that he helped the hell out of that.
No, he turned the season around. Listen, I'm not going to say no to that, but here's the deal. I said to you, like you said, the risk, if you didn't win the championship behind it, now financially you go into the next year and you're like, shit.
I'm not.
We didn't. And another thing too, Mark, we didn't know we was going to get CD. So yes, I could give you the Calvin Ridley. Yes, they probably should have drafted Ridley, who you was going crazy for, right? But now, yes, we have a young wide receiver core, but we wasn't supposed to have CeeDee Lamb on our team. Thanks, shout out to y'all.
No, you know what I mean? Hold up. What were you willing to throw away another season? Now,
I was already
we know the answer to that.
Mark, I'm saying you're looking at it now. Yes, Amari helped you, and fine, you didn't win the Super Bowl, but at that point, he helped you so much. Are you willing to throw away that? And on top of it, you're looking at it, he's on a free agent deal. He would have cost you more if you had him under control for another couple years.
No, Banks, no. Because here's the deal: if I didn't have three
If I'm
other
open,
dudes,
I'm not giving it to you if you give him for if I have him under control for another couple years.
listen what I'm about to say to you, Banks. If I didn't have to pay three other dudes plus one of those dudes being my quarterback, a total different ball game. Again, it's the situation of the finances. If you know, as a GM, if I'm looking at the roster and I'm looking at the top three names that I know that I gotta pay, and I'm going to add a fourth name to that roster that I know I'm going to have to pay the following year, then guess what? It's boom or bust. I gotta win a championship doing this, because if not, then guess what I've done? I've put myself now, franchise my goddamn quarterback, and now I got to turn around and know that if I pay him, he's going to take up 24% of our cap number. How are you going to pay your quarterback 24% of your cap number?
Let's keep it a buck, right? The Cowboys weren't sold on Dak at the time.
You're right.
Let's keep it a buck.
I'm going to agree with you.
So they
guess
decided, what's up? Are you sold
on the Red Rooster?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That's foolish. I'm sorry. Here's why that's foolish. Here's why that's ridiculous. And I don't want to make it a black and white thing, but here's why that's ridiculous. Tony Romo won you no playoff games.
One.
And you gave
one.
No.
At the time he won
At the time he won one when he got that extension.
Yeah.
Okay. Give you that. He's 32. He's 32. You gave him the bag. You got a kid that you already know. Yo, it's hard to come by quarterbacks, man.
This is funny.
And listen,
this is funny.
You know, I've never been the biggest Dak fan. You know that. Remember what I was telling y'all? Yo, Mark, what did I say? Yo, I hate to say it, but you have to pay him.
Yo, I just hope people go back and go to YouTube and just watch some of the Cowboy Dak videos, y'all, and you'll see who's sitting there with the biggest smile, because I was the one telling them about Dak. This is what we needed from Dak. Now you sitting there talking about, yo, listen, it's crazy to me, because in the end, let me say this to y'all right now. I've never seen us being able to sign Dak once you franchise him. And now even worse, we're in a worse situation, because now you're going to have to either make a choice. You cannot franchise him twice. That don't make no sense to franchise him twice, because you know there's no third one. And like
Let me ask you a question.
Let
me ask a question. Who has the leverage right now?
The Cowboys. All day. Jerry Jones and them.
No, he don't. No,
yes,
he don't.
They do. Here's why.
Good question.
They always, listen, you got a guy that's injured. The commentary and the thought process is this guy going to be the same after that injury? Is he going to be the exact same?
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you this. Carson Wentz, he got paid after? Philip.
Whoa.
Drew Brees.
Time out.
Hold on. I'm asking a question. Drew Brees, he got paid after? Did they care? Did they care about how they were going to come back after their injuries? Did they get paid? I'm just asking.
Wait. I don't think Drew Brees got paid right after.
He did not. That's what I was going to say. He did not get paid like that.
Drew Brees left the Chargers.
He didn't get paid like that.
He got traded the following year. He got paid. And if I remember right, Drew Brees only played 8 games. That season with the Saints, and then he got his free agent deal. Then they paid him. So look it up just to make sure.
I'm looking it up right now.
But his shoulder injury, which was a career-threatening injury, he got paid afterwards. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to ask the question again. Did these guys get paid? And why is Dak going to not get paid? Because of the injury.
Mark, first of all, we're talking about a catastrophic injury. We're not talking about your ACLs is like come a dime a dozen. And I'm not disagreeing with what you're trying to say. But what I'm trying to say is when you the question was who has the leverage? And after an injury like that, he doesn't have the leverage. I think that what's gonna happen is they're gonna say, yo, he's young, right? They're gonna say, all right, yo, this guy, and I agree with you on this point. It won't be Dallas. It definitely not gonna be. In my opinion, it can't be Dallas. There's no resources for him.
What I'm gonna say is this.
All right, so here's what I think. I think right now it's 50-50. I think if the Cowboys go on to win some games, make the playoffs with Andy Dalton, the Cowboys have the leverage. If Andy Dalton stinks up the place, the leverage goes to Dak. That's how I feel. I can't call it right now.
Let me say it again. Dak has a leverage, not with Dallas, with other teams. The plate and the sample size that he has put out there is greater for other teams than it is Dallas. Dallas cannot pay him the money that he's looking for underneath the cap as it stands right now. So he's going to be, and again, to franchise tag him at $38 to $39 million is crazy. Because then his next deal, you franchise him at $38 to $39 million. What's his next deal worth?
I just can't see somebody giving him. If the market says, what's the market you gonna say about 38, 39?
38, 39. That's what the market is right now.
But think about it now. You Dak now, Mark. You just tore up your leg. Somebody come at you with 35, you taking it.
No, because once again, hold on. Listen, let me say it again. You can go back. You can look at Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward broke his joint just as bad. And he's back playing.
He was fresh on a contract, though. He just got
No. I said he's back playing. That's all I'm saying. It's not like his career is over. At the end of the day, you just got to go through the rehab. It's a 5-month injury, actually. But now it's the rehab that comes along with it. So now, go ahead.
Drew Brees, $10 million in guaranteed money when he signed their contract.
With who? With the Saints.
With the Saints. $10 million.
That after that 1 year.
$10 million in the first year and a $12 million option.
What was he making before that contract?
He was on his rookie deal still.
He was on his rookie deal. So I just said he got paid because of
But he didn't get paid at a premium is what I'm trying to say.
No, he wasn't a premium at that time because what? Drew tore his shoulder up. He was on a rookie deal. That was his first opening to get paid. And back then the market wasn't crazy like that. The market wasn't $20 million.
Are you sure? Because I remember it was a bidding war between the Dolphins and the Saints to get Drew, and Drew decided on the Saints. So we're looking at $10 million now in today's money in terms of the NFL.
That's why I said back then quarterbacks back then wasn't making $20 million.
Go with Drew Brees. He's
been
in New Orleans for a long time.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. But I said coming from the Chargers after 3 years with the Chargers tearing his shoulder up, the following year he did get paid. He got a free agent deal, $10 million guaranteed. He got paid. That's all I'm saying.
But that wasn't the premium, is what I'm trying to say.
No. Listen,
he didn't get the bag back.
Hold on. I bet if you look back at that
We're
time,
trying to say what the
top
market
paid quarterback, the market was about 14 million, maybe 15 million at that time. Maybe.
If that's the case, then that's less than the market. That's less.
That's
why I'm telling you, Dak is going to take 35.
Dak is not going to take 35. Dak is not in that situation. Listen, put it like this. If Dak takes 35, he's nuts. He's nuts. I'm telling you right now. He shits on himself. Okay? You don't take 35.
Coming off an injury?
No,
coming off an injury. Listen what I'm saying. And this is the last question I have. Coming off an injury, please tell me what player got the premium, top premium.
What player put up the numbers he put up before his injury? That's all I'm saying to you.
They're trying to make Dak the anomaly right now.
The plate is full. His plate is beautiful, kid. Look at his plate. That's all I'm saying to you.
Look at his leg.
No,
I hate to say that. I hate to say it.
Look at the one. And Mark, we also got to go to something that you say. He put up those numbers, but those are like empty calories. They lost those games.
But we all know one thing. The defense sucked. It wasn't like the offense didn't score.
Hold up. Yes, the offense scored, but let's not forget the offense turned the ball over early.
Listen. Turnovers are part of the game. Only thing I'm saying to you is this. When your defense isn't supporting you and you're scoring 35 plus points a game in 5 games, kid, I'm going to sit here and tell you right now, your plate as a quarterback is full. You're not okay, hold on. Think about this. Name me the other quarterbacks right now, even that is healthy, that you would take over Dak coming off of an injury. That's Sam Darnold, Mitch Trubisky, Nick Foles. I'm throwing names out there. Tell me those dudes that you're going to take over him right now, coming off an injury, and those dudes are healthy.
Nobody.
Well, then that's
Come on, look at the
why I
examples
said
you put
his
up, boy.
plate is full.
Look at the examples you mentioned Trubisky and
No,
Sam
I'm just
Darnold.
saying that's why your plate is full because
I
of
see
what
what
you're
he's saying.
doing.
Because
Danny
those are going to
Jones.
be the teams that's going to be looking for quarterback.
There you
Okay,
go.
so
And they don't have superstars.
So to answer your question, in 2006, the top paid quarterbacks at that time, Tom Brady, who cap number was almost 14 mil. Michael Vick was a little bit over 13. Carson Palmer was a little just under 13.
That's why I said at that time he was in that market. It wasn't no $20 million market. The market was much lower. He made $10 million on his first free agent deal. He did good coming off an injury.
I'll say it again. If the market is 38, Dak's gonna take 35.
We'll see.
Remember I told you that.
We'll see. Yo, y'all, thank y'all, man. Yo, this is our take. He got the Giants up. Now we're gonna talk about coming up next, Giant Cowboy game.
Wait,
won?
How the hell did that happen?
Oh, yeah, that's the new stuff right there. Coming up next. The next on our take.
Let's do it.
Yo, Banks, do me a
This is our take.